Coffee Chat with Chrissy. So I want you to go and grab your beverage of choice. Okay, so right now I'm just having some H2O. And I want you to sit here and imagine we're at Starbucks. I've got my banana bread matcha latte. You've got your beverage of choice. And we are sitting here to talk about the founder things. We're here to talk about founder life. Okay, we're here to talk about our hopes, our dreams, and what we're heading to our next chapter of life. And so let's talk. So let me know how are things going? How are things going with your business, your startup, or your nonprofit? Like, how are things going? And I think if I was to open up a little bit and share, I would say that I am entering a new chapter, and I feel like we're always evolving. We're always evolving. And my next chapter is like, it's so fabulous. And for me, like, going into the details, I will say that, like, social media, I've made decisions. I have made decisions. I have shifted, I've made decisions, I've changed, I've had set standards, I've set boundaries, I've set this is what I want, this is what I don't want. I don't want any of this. I'm not tolerating this. Like, all this stuff has happened within the past few weeks. And if I'm to give you examples of, like, I've switched up my strategy. Social media is no longer my lead generation source, my main lead generation source. Social media is no longer like, I need to get visible, visible, visible. I need to go viral. I need to get as much followers as possible. I need to um, just do all these things. I need to post all this content. I need to do all this stuff. Like, social media is just no longer that for me. And I mean, I've explored other avenues of, like, lead generation. If we're just talking about, like, the founder things, lead generation. And in my decade of, doing marketing and sales, I've done so much, like, experimenting with marketing strategies and sales and all the things. And I know a lot, and I know how to do things that best support me, where I don't have to work as hard. I don't have to do as much because I'm taking strategic action. I am doing stuff that's smart, right? And I'm doing things in a way um, that I know best supports me in my life and best supports those that I'm here to serve. So, um, what does that all look like? So, I have two startups, two AI tech startups, and my content strategy is, like, dialed in. My content strategy is amazing. My content strategy is not based on virality. My content strategy is based on serving the right people and capturing people that are doing a certain type of search. I use an automation tool. I have 16 different platforms that I'm on, and I'm a one woman show. And that's not to say that I can't have team and assistants and stuff. I've done that before, but it's not required. And I don't know. Like, I'm just approaching social media differently. I'm playing the long game with social media. I'm playing the long game with social media. And when it comes to, like, eventually I want it to be generating leads because of the strategic, like, stuff that I'm doing, that I'm, like, putting in the work now for years later. But I don't know, like, I have other strategies of like how I'm capturing leads and everything like that. And it's mostly for my other startup. For this startup, I still like, actually, it's like the main lead generator would probably be like, since I'm serving like the same people with both startups, like I could just say like for my one startup, like I could be like, hey, I also have this other thing. If you're interested or anybody's interested, like here you go. Here's the product. It's a vibe. So that's kind of like the strategy there. Um, and what other things did I want to share? It's just things are easier. Things are becoming easier and easier and easier and easier. And that's because of how I'm approaching things and the smart decisions that I'm making. And you could come up with your own smart plan by using Findel AI. And if you want to go grab Findel AI, it's in the link in bio on Instagram, or DMS Tool, and we'll send you the link. So yeah, I made some decisions of like Findel AI is the only thing that you can buy right now. I'm not doing any services. I'm not doing any one-on-ones. I'm not doing any of that. And that was a strategic decision because my time is very limited and I can only do so much. And so, and I just want to focus on the AI tool, building that to the max, and eventually reinvesting into it and building something even greater. And eventually there will be other digital products. I have like a whole product suite that I want to create of like like trainings and courses and stuff like that. But for right now, we just have the tool and the AI tool. And I don't know if there's anything else that I wanted to share. I've just set up certain systems in place and it's really amazing. And so I guess what I will leave you with is, besides just giving you a little bit of insight on like what's happening with my startups and how I'm making certain decisions and everything like that, I will say that, as always for you, taking the next steps, if you're ready for your new chapter, Findel AI is always there for you. And, it's just so like cost effective, I guess. Like it's so like, this is a smart decision, and it's like you save money, and if that's something that interests you, you can go grab it, right? I think that's all I wanted to say for the coffee chat. We're ending a little bit early. I gotta go. This is probably all the content that I will create for the day. Just like one coffee chat video on both platforms for both my startups, and maybe a LinkedIn post, or maybe not a LinkedIn post. It's a Friday. I need to go on my walk, and I need to drink more water, and I need to live my best life and answer my phone when it rings. Answer my phone when it rings. Because I set up some ads. I'm sorry I'm bringing the energy right now, but we're about to wrap up here. But I set up some ads. My phone's going to ring. I'm going to answer, and cash money is going to come in. There we go. I'm going to answer, and the cash money is going to come in. So exciting. Oh my gosh. I spent so much time creating and doing stuff for this ad stuff, and oh my gosh, like it is so perfect. So perfect. That's it. Bye. Have a nice weekend.